Hi students, in previous video I said that we'll see some sample programs for loop. Okay, in this video we're going to discuss. Okay, in this program I'm going to be display one simple output. That program output it is 0, 1, 2, 3 by using for loop. Okay, so you know what is for loop syntax. First one initialization, so I equal to 0, then condition, I put condition like I less than 4, then increment, third expression. Inside in for loop structure I am using printf statement for printing value of I. So what is I value? First one 0. First expression will execute it at once. Then checking condition 0 less than 4. Then it will be come inside in for loop. 0 less than 4 means true. If condition is true only, it will come inside in for loop. If condition is not satisfied, total come out from the total terminating. For loop is terminating, come out from the for loop. So now condition is true, no, it will be I will be printing. So I will value is 0. Then it will go third expression, I will be incrementing. I will be incrementing mean it was 0, now 1. So now check condition again 1 less than 4, it is true. Then it will be printing I value is 1. Then third expression will be incrementing I value is 2. Now 2 less than 4, condition is true, then it will become inside in printf statement for printing I value of 2. I value is 2. Now what happened? Third expression will be executing by incrementing I plus plus, checking condition 3 less than 4. So condition is true. Now it will be print I value, it is 3. Now incrementing I plus plus, it is 4, correct? It is 4. If it is 4 means 4 less than 4. Condition what happened? Condition false. If it is false, come out from the for loop. So answer it is 0, 1, 2, 3. Why all values are printing line by line? Because I am using slash n. So now what I am going to do, I can skip this first expression. I can skip this first expression. Instead of using here, instead of using there in for loop, I used here. Okay. So I am using here I equal to 0. So what result will get? Same result will get like 0, 1, 2, 3. So now what can I do? Another changes. So I going to skip this third expression. So using this expression inside in for loop I plus plus. So what result will get? Same result will get. Okay. So you can skip first expression or second expression, but you have to use value of what is value of initialize the value of I. Then you can use incrementing statement inside in for loop. But you should use semicolon. If you skip means you have to use semicolon. Okay, so now what can I do? I can use more than one initialization. I can use more than one condition, more than one increment or decrement. Okay, see, let us see. So I can use more than one initialization. So I can use two variables I comma j. So what can I do? I equal to 0. First I am using. Now let us assume that j equal to 4. Okay, so I less than 4. That is two expression using, I mean two initialization using. Now I'm using two condition. So two condition j then greater than 0. So now what happened? I'm going to be use post increment, then I'm using some logic post decrement. See, when you use two more than two initialization, more than two condition, you have to put comma, separating by commas, then you put semicolon as per for loop syntax. So now we'll see the program output result. See, first one I equal to 0, I equal to 0. So j equal to 4. Now check condition. What condition? 0 less than 4. Now j greater than 0. What is j greater than 0? It is 4 greater than 0. So both conditions are satisfied. So it will come inside in printf. So what we can do, I going to be print both value of I and j. So I put j variable a. So I can use 2 percentage d. then slash n. So now going to be print a value of I and value of j. So what is the value of I? First one 0 will print. What is j value? 4 will be printing. Now it will be executing two expression, I mean third expression, I plus plus j, both expression using. So first I plus plus means it comes 0 becomes 1. Post decrement means 4 becomes 3. Now both conditions are satisfied now. So now what is the value of I? It is 1. So value of j is 3. Is it clear? So now what happened? Again it will be incrementing I plus plus j minus minus. So 2, 2. Both conditions still are satisfied. So I value is 2, correct? I value is 2 and j value also 2. Okay. So now what happened? It will be incrementing I plus plus j minus minus. What is I plus plus? 3. J minus minus, it is 1. Correct. So I value j will be printing I 3, j value is 1. Now again we go do for incrementing for I and j. So I plus plus means it is 4. So 0, j minus minus 0. So both conditions not satisfied. Correct. So what happened? Come out from the for loop. Come out from the for loop. So in this case, what problem it is? Any one condition is not satisfied. So total for loop is terminating. So this program output it is 0, 1, 2, 3 for I variable, 4, 3, 2, 1 for j variable. Okay, next at last end of the video I give you 5 programs. Okay, work it out, and if you have time please send me program output in comment box. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.